Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. I've upgraded a couple of units with level 2 weapons and fixed skills on Dismos with Duelist Advance and Point Blank Shot. Let's go to the Weld, get this Leper Armlet, and do a medium length mission. We have a healer. We have a man-at-arms who can stun and can attack and has retribution himself. And then we have an arbalist. Sure, let's do it. I will take food. That should be enough, because there tends to be a lot of corpses that we can use medicinal herbs on. So I'll take a few medicinal herbs, a couple of keys, and I'll take like 4 shovels, because you tend to find, in theory, you tend to find a lot of blockages in this area, so I want to be prepared for that. I will also take anti-venom and a bandage. We're spending a lot of money on this, but you know what? I'll take the other food too. Oh, I forgot about the torches. Oh my lord. Yeah, we're spending a lot of money on this, but for good reason. We need these people to come back alive. I have not been checking out camping skills, but we can't change camping skills until we... I don't even know what the criteria is for it, honestly. We have to get a certain number of leveled up units or something? Or maybe we just have to do like enough missions, like after 10 you'll get the encampment and you can change your camping skills. I don't know, I honestly don't. We'll just have to wing it.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
And there's already an obstacle, so I'm very glad we have some shovels. Sometimes you find very like straight singular paths, and you can't go around them, but we might be able to go around some obstacles if we get them to show up. So this is bandage. 500 coal. I guess technically that's worth the bandage, but not by a lot. And there's also very little here. There's just a lot of straight passageways, an obstacle, and then nothing else. So
Nature herself.
I certainly hope that we'll find some more combat and curios, although I guess I don't want the combat and curios, but we need them. So we have to do the lower area for the room battle. We might as well do it now. There are a couple of curios and treasure rooms here. It would be really nice if we could actually backtrack, do this last, and then not have to worry about light levels. We can just open up all 3 curios and then maybe get a whole bunch of loot. That would be ideal if we could make it happen. There go 2 shovels already. This is why you bring shovels to the Weld. And then we have combat. More fungal artillery, if I had to guess. Yeah, human eldritch, not beasts. I was right. We don't really have anyone that's particularly good at the human eldritch components, but it's good enough. So Riposte is active. It's kind of nice. You have a bit of a chance at returning an attack at an enemy when they attack you. Very good for AoE units, like if you find bandits. Good kill. And we have another unit who can also riposte with retribution. So I really like the idea right now of just activating riposte on 2 units, and then whenever we get attacked, essentially we just reverse the attack at them. We don't always do a lot of damage, but if we get a crit, you know, that's stress relief. It is also just some damage on occasion. There you go, there's a crit shot. Now we need to toss out some heals, of course. But that's not that bad, and then we can kind of move forward and back and point blank shot for a lot of damage, and you know, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm actually going to heal you, because it puts a buff on you that we can use with the Vestal for more healing, because you need healing, my dude. Don't die. Try to stun you. Yeah, I need to put out a big heal. It's not a big heal, but it's 20% more than it was previously. And I guess that'll last for 2 turns, so in theory we can get another big heal. I hope anyways. So the Riposte will deactivate, so we might want to reactivate it here. 4 to 7 with the bleed. This is just a kill though. And because the Man-at-Arms is still marked, he's probably still going to be the one who's getting hit by attacks. So I'm actually just going to focus the healing on him even more. A brilliant confluence! You healed yourself! Oh, thank you, game, thank you. I know, I'm so good at this game. Still a heal for 6, but, I mean, it's not bad, you know? We're keeping him healed up to an extent. Rain of Blight. Oh, that's a party heal later. And 6 damage from the Blight, which is really annoying. You're almost dead. Probably don't need the heal right now.
Well struck.
Instead, we'll just get the kill on this guy. We also did kill a corpse, so the fungal artillery is nice and close. And then just smack him down. We can even use Judgment on the Vestal. I mean, that's why you bring Judgment, so you can do a little bit of a self-heal when you need it.
Seize this momentum.
Seize this momentum.
To the task's end.
I think we're okay. I can't see the map, please. Thank you. The narrator just loves being heard. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go up to the battle and then just do it and then backtrack immediately.
The way is lit. The path is
God,
clear.
I hate that. That way we can do that strategy I was talking about of getting all of this loot at the very, 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 very end. So let's see, 5 to 10, or 6 to 11 with bleed chance, or 5 to 10. I guess this, if it does more damage, it might be worth doing just to get a kill instead of a riposte forward. Good crit. I mean, I love the crits. I love the stress relief. Although we didn't get stress relief there because I guess it only hit her for the stress relief, which is unfortunate. That's also unfortunate. I have to spend a turn on this now. Although Retribution is a good one to use, I guess.
Destroy them.
Might as well get the riposte up. Alright, that was not too bad at all. And we did get some money out of it at least. Okay, but that's been done now. So then we'll go to the right, engage in more combat. I don't know, how many rooms of combat we're gonna have. We're just gonna have to
the promise of
figure it out as we go. Skeletons and a dog. Damn it, dog. How could you do this to me? God. Maybe we should focus down the bone rabble. Nah, we gotcha.
Give them no quarter.
Took 4 units to kill 1 dog. I really do need some, better trinkets. I did equip trinkets on these people. I just need better trinkets.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
I'm going to party heal. It healed for 3, finally. That's a nice heal. That's a heal for 12, which is kind of absurd. I don't need to do a specific party heal on everyone at all times. Honestly, I should have done a heal there. I saw a kill and I'm like, I'll take it.
Remind yourself that overconfidence
is a slow and insidious killer. Again, if we have to do a backtracking, let's backtrack later and then maybe we can even snuff the torch, get the loot, camp here, then backtrack around. And we can easily see all of the combat that we have to go to now, which is good on the scouting opportunity. I don't know what you do with this. So, I'm not, is the answer there. 50, 90, 60, 60. All right, 90. And again, if we have to backtrack, let's save all the curios for then. So we'll do... let's do the right path first. No, let's do the bottom path first. Let's do the right path first. There's no real... okay, another one of these. There's no real reason to do it one way or another. Madman. So this is the dodge squad. Highly annoying, but that's what the camp is for, I guess. Advance, open vein, point blank shot. We're gonna advance and hope that the dogs all love to attack the highwayman. Good stuff. Rabies. Great. Doesn't the effigy need holy water? I don't believe so. I believe that's a trap. But then again, it's been a while. I don't quite rightly remember, but I believe that is a trap. You should just heal. That's a lucky kill. And a crit heal, so that's a lot of stress relief, which is kind of nice. Dodged, which is highly unfortunate. I don't think there's a way that I can really kill him. I can try to crush him, but honestly, I'd rather just do like a retribution, I think. Maybe a torch. I don't think it's a torch either. Although, you know, I guess you never know. If you makes you feel bad.
Birthplace of dread.
Man, sometimes that riposte damage is like really good, but I guess I always forget that like Rampart, it has minus 60%, the riposte is minus 40%, the riposte just straight up does more damage. One day we'll actually, you know, land shots. You know, oh jeez. I want something to land on this guy. He's got 1 HP yet again. Oh my lord. Well, I sense party heals in our future with all this bleeding happening. So he will die. He dodged, so he's not gonna die. It would be nice if you could die, my friend. If you live, I'm not gonna die. So like, please die. 1 is not a good heal. Thank you, finally. You know what? Oh my lord. They just have such high dodge. I hate them. I hate them so much. They're ruthless.
Nightmarish creatures
Can be felled. They can be beaten. What was? Oh, I thought we were gonna get like a food prompt. That was not the case, which is good actually.
A handsome reward for a task
a torch.
well performed.
Ah, Lord. Okay. I hate those madmen, dude. They can put out a lot of stress. Highly annoying. Highly. Yo! 2 lockboxes? This is gonna be worth a lot of money on our way back. And we're gonna snuff the torch when we finish this encounter, too. So, I think I'm gonna go for a stun. I wanna kill the spiders before they can mark us, ideally. And this one went for a bite, so we actually did not get marked, so that's actually perfect. Good resist, good resist, good resist, good resist. 5 to 10, 6 to 11. I'm not gonna do the riposte here. I'm just gonna hit him. I don't think it's worth it on these guys. Bola? Bit of a lucky kill, but I'll take it. and good stun. They only have a 10% move resistance, but the spiders, they can do anything from anywhere essentially.
Back to the pit.
It's not really worth worrying about where their positioning is. We're gonna do a stall in order to toss out a heal. And it's a good heal. Thank you. You can act. You can kill him. Ah, no, I didn't snuff the torch. Damn it. I always forget about doing that, but at least we do have 2 keys that we can use. So we use 1 key, open up the locked luggage, keyword there, locked. We get a scouting book. 10% scouting, 10% trap, disarm, -1 speed. I don't mind that your speed is slightly slower. Now you have a 100% chance of disarming the traps that we come across, which is kind of nice. Then we'll take even more stuff, including a couple of torches. You have a lot of faith on the accuracy of that Vestal lol. I mean, it was either go for the stun on turn 1 or just like do a party heal. I'd much rather try the stun, honestly. We don't need 8 torches. I will use 1. Disarm the trap. Keep moving on. And I'm not doing that. Duck my power, welcome. How's it going? How are you doing? Is that the sparkle of coin I see?
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery.
Get a journal page and gold. I'm going to get rid of the bandage and the anti-venom. We haven't been needing them. But what I will do now is
In Radiance, may
use some torches, because we're gonna need them. And we did surprise him, and it is a madman, so I'm very glad for doing what I did. We might be able to kill the madman, but it's gonna be tough. Not risky, tough, because we got a hit with him and the arbalist essentially. That helps. I wish it would kill you, but we're getting real awful close to killing you. %75% chance. Of course. We got so close! We might riposte him though off of the man-at-arms, but I think if he uses the party attack, it's not gonna happen. Oh my god. Ugh. Duck My Power says, TF happened to Eratus, it looks different, LMAO. Whatever happened to that game? Okay, please kill him. Thank you. I don't want more stress. I'm already horrored out of my mind. Although surprisingly, the Man-at-Arms has been doing relatively okay. Three to 6, 80%.
Decimated.
Bullseye. 3 to 4, 5 to 9. I'd rather just go for the stun. It's almost a guarantee. I say almost, and it still also missed. Excuse me. We can probably kill you. The bleed would have done it, even if we didn't do it. Keep tossing out sweet party heals. And then you know what? Of course. I think this dog is almost dead. It does have a stun resist though. We'll just try to smack it down. Sorry, dog. We picked up a lot of holy water very quickly.
Triumphant pride precipitates
a dizzying fall. Head on over to this battle too. How many torches do we have? 3? 3 is enough torches that we can kind of do all of our exploration. There's another one of these curios too. That's the 3rd one we've seen, I think, on this level, which is kind of ridiculous. So just get the kill. Thank you so much. That is, like, absurdly lucky. It is lucky. It's lucky because they're frickin' dead. You should have used holy water on the effigy, says Reverse Apollo. No, because I'm pretty sure that's a bad thing. Pretty sure that's a pretty bad thing.
How quickly the tide turns.
That's quickly the tide's turned. Stop critting me. Camp before the man-at-arms hits 100 stress. I mean, he wouldn't hit 100 stress if he just, stopped getting targeted, but we're gonna camp at this treasure room anyways. Oh my god. I mean, I guess he is marked, but like, stop hitting him, please. No, don't rush forward. Just kill one. Okay. Let's stun you so you don't crit my man-at-arms, please. Oh, I didn't kill either of them. He's got 2 HP. 75, 70, 70. Go for the 75. Canadian, welcome. How far into the game are we? Like week 5. Not that far at all. was thinking about trying to stress heal this guy, but...
This expedition at least.
All right, fine. You know what?
Success.
Holy water. Has a powerful effect. Weapon Tinkerer. Negative 20% weapon upgrade cost. Okay, so maybe it is a positive benefit. I don't know. What do I know?
The match is struck.
A blazing star is born. This might be the last encounter. It might not be, but it might be. And it's not a lot of stress. If we get crit, we'll get stressed out, but it's not a lot of stress in the party, which is real nice. I think we want to do the ripostes, though. So we'll do the riposte. Try to kill one of the artilleries. If they mark us, they mark us. We'll just try to, block up and not get stressed out. 4 to 8. Thank you, Vestal. Even though we got Ren the Marked out there, you did good, kid. You did good. Now just please get your riposte up. Thank you. Dun, dun. Okay. Now, do we want to try to go for a hit? Or a heal? I don't think we need to heal. I think we need to heal. Because if he gets crit and then bled, he could just die, because the Vestal moved first on that turn. So I kind of stand by that. These guys have 15% protection? I never knew. I never knew. You're not quite dead. You're almost dead. I think the Vestal can kill the Rabid Gnasher. I'd rather work on the Fungal Scratcher. That is the nerdiest thing I've ever said. Oh, you know what? The Man-at-Arms can do it himself. Though I really want him to stun this guy. Even if it pushes him back. Because he can stumble forward. Although if we're gonna kill the dog, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, because if we kill the dog, well, okay, this is gonna happen instead. I was gonna say, if we kill the dog with the bola, then this guy's not gonna be able to fungal move forward or whatever the heck it is called. But that's not how it happened. Instead, we got this going on, which is actually kind of nice. Just heal you up a little bit. Maybe search for that crit heal. We searched for a crit, all right. And then, yeah, you should... Oh, I forgot about this. Retribution marks yourself. That's why the rend the mark is so annoying here, and it's always applying to you, because you're marking yourself. Harmless swipe, that's the one. Gotta be careful there. Just don't crit. Good dodge, good dodge. Almost a double kill, but not quite. There we go. All right, so I forgot to lower the torchlight again, like a freaking jerk.
And driven into the mud.
So there goes the torch. We're gonna camp, so... Oh no, I gotta open the... We gotta camp first to make room. So we're gonna camp first.
Gathered close in tenuous
Eat the food,
firelight
take the gold.
and uneasy companionship.
We'll worry about stress relief, and we'll also prevent nighttime ambush on whoever can do it, which is gonna be you. So, stress relief. All companions, but not yourself for stress relief. That's probably not that good. What is this one? One companion, if not religious, minus 10 stress. That's not that good. But I have nothing else that removes stress, so we will do it. Why did it only do 5? Oh, because it's percent stress, not actual stress. My bad. But we have 3 respite remaining. You know what? String your bow. Remove the debuff. It can get removed by medicinal herbs, good to know.
As the light gains
And we
purchase,
still have another room
spirits
battle
are
to do.
lifted,
So you know
and
what?
purpose is
I'm
made
gonna do it
clear.
in the reverse order. I'm gonna do the room battle first and then backtrack, because we either do it that way or we run out of light and then have to come back anyway. So we're just gonna do it like this instead. And if we're gonna backtrack, we'll open this on the way back after we do the last battle, use our torches, and then we'll just dump them. We'll burn them. And it's just bandits. There's always seems to be one group of bandits on a mission. I don't mind. Let's deal with let's deal with you first. Because actually the riposte is gonna be able to kill you like instantly now that I think about it. So I should let you attack. Yeah, we're gonna let you attack me, and you're gonna get riposted twice. I mean, if it works, you'll die in the first hit. Yeah, I don't know who got the kill. Probably shouldn't hit this team though. I mean, I kind of like the idea of a squad like this, where you just, you do a lot of wow, okay. You do a lot of riposting, you just, you know, especially against enemies that have attacks that hit everyone, like these bandits, you just output a lot of damage. In fact, would this work well against Wolf later? Would we be able to take him out? Does he have a lot of minions that that hit a lot of spaces? Maybe.
Their cursed
But at least this guy's dead.
falls.
That was very easy. That was
As
very
victories
easy.
mount,
And now we're done,
too
so let's
will
get
resistance.
rid of... I forgot to lower the light level, of course. But let's get rid of the... There's actually a bandit camp here. Let's get rid of all of our light.
terrors
There we
may
go.
Indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder,
A map is found in the tent. All right, that's not really what we wanted. But we'll start the backtracking process. Pick up any remaining loot we can. We have full inventory too, which is beautiful.
if only treasure could staunch the flow.
Then we have the other curios here that we're going to interact with and get all of their amazing loot too. Officially, we have no need for food at this point, so we'll do this. We can use, I think, the shovel to open the chest. Nope. What about? We might as well use them to get the X's on the screen, right? That's how it works, right? Whatever. We'll just still backtrack. This is where you use the shovel. That item had no effect. I thought, oh, it's the encrusted shovel. That's what it is. There's an encrusted shovel, and
Glittering gold,
not encrusted shovel. There's an
trinkets
encrusted
and baubles.
one of these
Paid
things.
for in blood.
I forget where it's located. It is located in the cove. That's right. Encrusted luggage. Let's just open this up. The contents are yours.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I mean, this has gone very well. We have a lot of loot. We've effectively cleared the place out, honestly, and we're good. We can't hold on to anything more. Give me some dialogue though about my massive loot collection. Look at my massive loot. Look at all my gold. No, Wayne June, you're not giving me anything. You should be more worried about the road ahead than what's lying in your backpack. All right, fine.
The agents of pestilence will yet
Junk,
be
next
driven
time use
from
a key,
our
says Honey PDW. Oh, exactly. We've got a pretty good armlet here for the leper to increase his accuracy at the expense of stress, which doesn't really matter on the leper. Highwayman's leveled up. Highwayman? Man-at-Arms. They're both men. Guilty Conscience, though, is very annoying. Anything that makes the heroes interact with things randomly, I hate it.
irritant to some, a sanguine memory to me.
A skip in their step plus 6 speed for one mission. Must have been a good brothel. And then 50 stress, 41 stress, 59 stress, 50 stress. Cured hemophilia. We have 15 grand. Still no survivalist. I don't know how you unlock the survivalist. I really don't. I wish I did. Musketeer Jester! And another leper. I said we needed another leper. We're gonna take another leper. So let's do that. We only have one. So we'll take a leper, we'll take the Jester.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
We can even name them too. The leper is disposable, and the Jester. Bad gambler, stress eater. Honey, PDW, who wanted that one. So we'll do that. And then, let me sneeze. Oh man, I don't know what it is today. So much sneezing. Feel like I got a cold or something, I don't know. Ugh. Where's the next mission gonna be? Let's take a look at trinket choices here. +1 speed, kind of boring. Accuracy melee, kind of boring, but definitely good. Debuff skill chance. That's an interesting one that's also quite good, because sometimes you do want to just apply debuffs. And then negative stress plus accuracy minus dodge on Book of Relaxation. I could see that working on the not the Jester, the Leper, or just anyone who you want to hit a little bit more reliably. But I think honestly, the Cove sounds good to me. If we were going to the Cove, who would we take? Minus damage on the first round. What is your affliction? Paranoid? Nah. I was debating it. It's like, well, what if we just recover your stress a whole bunch? Nah. Do we have, hold on, first of all, but also, do we have a trinket that improves bleed? I guess no. If we did, it would be tempting to take along like a Jester or something for stress relief as well, and then kind of get them leveled up. But if we don't have anything that recovers or that increases bleed, maybe we'll just ignore that. And instead, we'll take anyone who has good Cove capabilities. Oh, I think definitely you want a Abomination. And if we're gonna have two, we'll bring along this one. He's a little slow on turn one, but you know, we can work on removing that later. We'll let this one kind of sit by a little bit, and maybe we'll even remove some negative quirks. These quirks aren't that bad. Yips is the bad one, and it's already locked in, unfortunately. You're not good here. I do have people who are good at Cove. I just gotta find them. Who's good at Coves? You. But you have rabies. Minus accuracy. It's actually not that bad. Scouting chance in the Cove? I hate to say it, but I think we actually bring you along. Cove Explorer, scouting chance in the Cove? Absolutely, we'll bring Fredacula along. And then, if we have a good Plague Doctor for the stunning and the blighting, we will bring you along as well. You have a skip in your step as well. 13 speed. You're gonna go first every turn. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So this will be our party. Might want to do a little bit of modification of skills. But actually, before we do that, we'll take a look at stress levels. Definitely you need to go here. I guess we'll just do this. I would like for you to have some relief as well, and you can only flagellate, but you're just gonna, stand by a little bit. Okay. Does anyone have skills that need dealing with? Plus 10% damage, minus 10% dodge, or minus 10 dodge. It's actually not that bad. Phengophobia is pretty bad, but it's 5 grand to get rid of. It's so bad. Losing money while gambling, it doesn't matter. Stress Eater, we could get rid of. Guilty Conscience on Reynald needs to get dismissed at some point. Speaking of dismiss. Yeah, Reynald, get rid of Guilty Conscience, please. That's a pretty nasty one. There we go. We have just enough money that we can bring along some provisions. Let's also deal with the trinkets. I like scouting and disarm. I like blight chance, which we do have. If the Plague Doctor's moving first every turn, I want the blight to land, so I'm gonna put the blight on you. Then stun skill. I think that's Plague Doctor only? Well, you see, now you actually have me convinced that I should do the opposite. If the stun is more likely to land, we can open with that, and then we can blight with another unit. So I think we'll actually switch it up. And we'll even minus 1 speed because you have plus like 6 or something. So you're gonna open up with a stun every single turn. You're gonna blight them. You're dodging and... Dodging? You're scouting. Is what I meant to say. And you can have the dodge because you have a self-heal and you're just gonna be healing everyone anyways. So I think that's okay. Sure. I think this is fine. It's not great, and there's some things that we really do want to get rid of, like off guard, but we'll deal with that in the future. For now, that's okay. Then, really quickly, let's just make sure that we have all of the correct abilities on people. For example, Pick to the Face is something that we're going to need if we're going to be using this unit in the front. So it's going to be Pick to the Face. Lunge would be good for like a shuffle if we get shuffled. Flashing Daggers, Toxin Trickery, but mostly you're just gonna be Pick to the Face. You have enough skills. You are going to need the Noxious Blast and the Double Stun, which we do it here. So you're gonna have Noxious Blast. I'm still gonna give you a Plague Grenade, and I'll give you the Stun, and I'll give you a heal ability, because I do like theoretically being able to heal. Oh, you know what? Pick to the Face is pretty good here. Armor Piercing. I always forget about that fact. And we only have 5 grand left. We're so poor. But that's kind of the point. You're quite poor for quite a while. I will upgrade. You're already upgraded. All right. Well, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next mission in the Darkest Dungeon.